We'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Ben Simmons. Also Royce O'Neal out there. Mikal Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Charlotte, they've got Gordon Hayward. Ball is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the center position. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Oubre passes to Ball. Rozier outside. Right side, Williams. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Oubre. Bridges against Ball. Good D by Ball. Hayward outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the D.
To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Pass to Oubre. They shoot again. Gets another look. Williams. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And Dinwiddie, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Rozier outside. Pass to Ball. Dinwiddie against Rozier. Back to Ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Ball outside. Back to Rozier. Oubre passes to Hayward. Right at the free throw line. Claxton with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. To the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. It's New Year's Eve, celebrating with a little NBA basketball. Grant, as a player, did you ever have New Year's resolutions?
You know, that's a tough one, B.A. I don't think so. Probably maybe turn the ball over less, or I guess that's what my coaches would have said. But really, New Year's Eve games are fun to play in, especially at home.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hayward outside. Pass to Oubre. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Hayward. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Claxton. He has 6. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Shoots over Rozier. It doesn't go for him. And Charlotte going the other way now. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now here's Simmons. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Claxton gets the bucket. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Now Hayward. Deflected. Second chance shot.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
It's Bridges on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Up top, Hayward. Pass to Williams. Back to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Tipped. And he gets it back.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. On defense, the Hornets. Trailing by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
So he gets them both. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Here's Ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Clock at 6. Outside, Williams. From deep. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 25-point game against Atlanta. And Simmons gets it to go.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Here's Hayward. 8-point game. Ball passes to Rozier. Buries it from 3.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. Another shot. Here's Claxton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Hayward. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. Washington finds Rozier. Ball with it. Back to Rozier. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And Rozier good for 3. Rozier's got 6 points.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to this game over the years.
And he buries his first look.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Martin outside. Ball outside. Oubre passes to Rozier. And they get it back. And Oubre gets it to go.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Washington. The shot's good. Dinwiddie's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. Fires, top of the key. Charlotte gets it back. Here's Oubre. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So for the Hornets, Bouknight, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball, and it's Smith in for Rozier. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Dinwiddie. And so he's able to get one of two.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
Washington, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Not going to go that time.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Martin. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, for Cam Johnson, he was incredible. Okay, look out.
Man. Wow. Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Curry, he's checked in for Simmons. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Martin outside. "11 feet out. No good. A bit long that time.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Left side Mills. Oubre with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game. Mikhailuk's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Oubre. Smith with it. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Mikhailuk. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Mills. Now Finney-Smith. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Well, the Hornets shooting 23%. Not great so far. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bouknight. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson with the defensive effort. 1:09 left in the opening quarter. It's picked off. Right side Oubre. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. Doesn't go for him. That's tipped. And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Mills. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. On the wing, Curry. Here's Mikhailuk. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Bouknight. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Thomas. It's stolen away. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The Nets with a lead. On the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the small forward position. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Dinwiddie good for 3. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Mikhailuk. Hayward for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 14 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
6 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. The Hornets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Curry. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
First one falls.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges on the attack. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Hayward outside. There's Ball with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
Up top, Dinwiddie. Pounded by Rozier. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Pass to Bridges. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Claxton. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That shot off the mark. Charlotte has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Hayward, the pass to Ball. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Pass to Williams. From 13. Goes back up. Out to Hayward. Got a piece of it. The teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Hayward's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the Nets with possession here. The Hornets making their last shot. Washington against Simmons. Here's Bridges. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Here's Ball. Simmons defending. And Ball gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Ball. He's got 9. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets? Timeout called. Brooklyn. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
So it's Brooklyn now. 6-point game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Inside, here's Claxton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Shoots over Bridges. Ball no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Hayward, the pass to Ball. Washington outside. Pass to Hayward. Back to Washington. Now here's Rozier. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Ball. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Hayward with a steal. And here's the fast break. Ball against Bridges. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Up top, Hayward. Over Simmons. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Dinwiddie against Rozier. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Ball outside. Back to Rozier. Ball outside. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte making some changes. Oubre comes in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Hayward. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Thomas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Now one on Ball.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Book night, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Rozier. That one drops. He ties it up.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Charlotte's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Book Night. The bank shot, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Mills. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Pass to Washington. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Outside Mills. Now here's Johnson. And he gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 2.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Smith passes to Martin. And here's Washington. Here's Book Night. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Outside Johnson. To the left side wing. Lets it go from 14. No good off the glass.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Here's Oubre. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Thomas. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Coming off the bench and playing well, it's an art. And Patty Mills, look, he's mastered that art. He's been excellent in that role for years.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Martin. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith's checked in for Simmons. Smith outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Patty Mills in this league for over a decade now. Richard, what makes him the ideal six-man, you think?
I don't know. First, it's Patty's mentality. He's unselfish, kind of a team-first guy. Game-wise, Mills is a fantastic shooter, plays on or off the ball. He fills whatever guard role you need.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Bouknight. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. He's got 11. Pass to Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. The Nets with the lead. Outside Finney Smith. Mills with it to the wing, right side. Thomas knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Out to Oubre. All sorts of time. It's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1:11 left in the second period. Mills against Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bouknight. Pass to Smith. To the left wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Smith outside. Back to Mikhailuk. Here's the 3. Poke loose. Five to shoot. Three-pointer, Bouknight.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Bouknight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thomas. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. Looking at the Nets, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offense.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Nets with possession here, leading by 5. Gordon Hayward is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Now here's Hayward. Back to Rozier. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Ball outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hayward. Rebound Brooklyn. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Thomas has got 16 points now.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Rozier. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Simmons. Over Williams. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's Brooklyn now. And stolen by Williams. Here's Oubre. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Johnson. And it's O'Neal in for Thomas. And the second free throw is good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Rozier against Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Rozier outside. Back to ball. Hayward outside. Takes the 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Pass to Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now one on ball.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's the Hornets with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Oubre finds ball. Now here's Hayward. Outside, Williams. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Claxton down low. He's covered by Oubre. Count that one. Claxton's got 14 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Charlotte's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass the ball. Hayward with it. He's against O'Neal. Hayward's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
O'Neal on the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Nails it from 3. 14 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Hayward outside. Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Rozier. Give him 8. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 5. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Outside Oubre. Over Simmons. Oubre can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Simmons, and the layup is good. Simmons has got his third basket on the night right there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Martin outside. Back to Ball. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rozier. Tries to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Dinwiddie, hounded by Rozier. Back to Bridges. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rozier, right side. Off target with the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Pass to Williams. Martin outside. From deep three-point range. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. The shot. And there's another one for the Nets.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Rozier finds Oubre. Pass to Martin. Rozier outside. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break, Brooklyn. Releases. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 13. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets. Here's Rozier. Give him 8 points now. Ball outside. Martin with the ball. Back to Ball. And stolen by Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Washington's checked in for Williams. Mikhailuk comes in for Oubre. Bouknight, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Smith in for Rozier. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Dinwiddie. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Bouknight. To halt the run. Good D by Simmons.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Mills, he's checked in for Bridges. Curry, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Mikhailuk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's tipped. Outside Curry. Outside Mills. Fires the three. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Claxton. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Mills against Smith. The ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Mills against Smith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Hits both from the stripe. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Some solid defense from Martin. Here's Charlotte. Pass to Washington. And here's Smith. He got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Curry. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Curry's got 5.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Back to Mikhailuk. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Martin. Charlotte again missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. 1 minute left in the third. Smith passes to Washington. Back to Smith. Now Washington. Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. Smith no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Thomas. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Martin, and it's Hayward in for Mikhailuk. The Hornets shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Bouknight. Goes up on the baseline. Nice jump shot. Bouknight's got 4 points this quarter.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Thomas, and here's Curry for three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Patrick Mills. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 3, a small forward. They get it back. Pass to Jones. And finally they hit one. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Curry against Smith. Right side, Finney-Smith. Back to Curry. Up and over Smith. Curry, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Here's Bouknight. Pass to Richards. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thomas. Off target from outside. Thomas has gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Here's Smith. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Hornets making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in. Here's Thomas. Finney-Smith with it. No good on the shot.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Drives to the hoop. Bouknight's shot is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Mills. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Watanabe. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bouknight. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Jones from outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. And the layup falls.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
And he drops the first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Sumner's checked in for Thomas. He's off on the second. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Now Mills. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Mikhailuk. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered. Two.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Maladon. Pass to Mikhailuk. Martin against Harris. Back to Mikhailuk. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
First one falls for him. And the Nets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Martin, hounded by Harris. And here's Martin. 6 to shoot. Count the basket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Harris. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And as recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Harris outside. Here's Sumner. Off the mark there with a 3. The Hornets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks down the triple. Mikhailuk's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside Mills. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Harris. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Hornets have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Martin outside. Pass to Maladon. Outside Jones. Here's Richards. No good with a layup. Here's Sumner. Inside. Here's Mills. Tipped. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. Although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
That one's off. Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. Oubre comes in for Jones. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Maledon. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watanabe. Simmons comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Mills. And it's Dinwiddie in for Sumner. And the second free throw is good. Dinwiddie with it. Outside Simmons. It's Bridges on the wing. Hounded by Ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside, Claxton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Well, the Hornets shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Ball. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
He misses the free throw. Hayward, he's checked in for Martin. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Well, Brooklyn's shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Hayward.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. And, B.A., I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Shoots. Here's Bridges. Up and in on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Hayward. They swipe it. It's Dinwiddie with a drive, and it's blocked. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Jones comes in for Oubre. Bouknight, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And Maledon subbed in for Hayward. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Simmons. Harris comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Bridges. And Sumner subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Hornets with possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Bouknight. Hauled in by Curry. The Nets shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Pass to Claxton. Back to Watanabe. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Inside. Here's Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The free throw drops for Harris. And Harris drops them both. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Maledon. Outside Jones. Back to Maledon. To the inside. Bouknight's shot is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
26 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Watanabe, defended by Jones. 13 feet out. Richards pulls it in. Here's Bouknight. Pass to Maledon. Here's Richards. From deep. No good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.